So EG certainly leaning on Inspired. This is actually what we were talking about before. It's the fact that Inspired has been so instrumental, and now he has so much agency in this composition. Yeah, could be a potential here as Flack it down relatively low. Let's see where the Vulcan can land the bubble. There it is. Connects onto the Draven. Inspired canters forward. Will he pick up the Rampage kill? No, he won't, because Calorie locks down first blood for North America. Targamas is now a sitting Thresh underneath this turret. Can this one work, though, is the question. Good flash out of the piercing light. It's actually the execute onto Vulcan, and EG take 2 for nothing. Few people around his mid lane. Targamas also hanging around. Vulcan's going to spot him here, as the hook is going to barely go wide. Good Flay is going to connect, but Inspired will just dance forward. Oh, Jojo's going to follow, comes under the turret. Perfect execution, does not land, but the turret's not going to hit again, and Inspired locks down the kill onto the Thresh. EG get away with another one.
G2 ideally would want a 3v3 topside here because the Lucian is so strong, so EG are saying we'll make it a 5v5. Our strong point is now on the top side of the map. You cannot contest. Flack gets late on the base. Jojo wants to contest his blue.
Yeah, he's gonna dance over as, okay, there's the Lantern Ride for the Lee Sin, but the ultimate from Inspired is too good, and Targamas is dead again.
EG are matching everything G2 want to do. Look at this swap.
Right now, after those empowered autos are used up.
On a
Tidal wave here towards the bottom side. Carry just going to knock down Flacked. Targamas, he's been in this position before, Cadril, and I don't think it's a good one. Hook's going to go wide yet again. The flash comes out from the Thresh, and the teleport will mean that Targamas survives.
All the meanwhile that bot lane is dominating 2v2. Jankos will chunk out Jojo, but that won't net to anything. Broken Blade might be in trouble.
Impact. Okay, not going to be able to find it there. Spirit's Refuge used, but Broken Blade just walks it out.
Inspired's behind him.
All right, okay, so we're just galloping forward towards this one. Is okay, I don't think Broken Blade's going to survive this. Inspired going to have to ult to get himself out just to make sure that that is a pretty clean dive there for EG and G2 right now. And they also have teleport advantage at the same time. So it's the 1-2 punch. As here is the culling. Targamas going to try and soak this one up. It's not so good as Calorie picks it up with the piercing light.
Unless
you can't jinx it. You can't jinx it,
unless Jojo gets caught out here. He's gonna go onto Caps. He has to Shen ult in around 5 to 10 seconds. Needs to be careful.
Yep, the ult has been used. He can use that defensively, but goes into his Shroud. More than happy to just wait for that one. Get out with the perfect execution. There's a turret. Q not going to land. Oh, and okay, lands the backflip. Yep, there we go. There's the Shen delivery system. And yeah, the taunt's great onto Jankos. He has nowhere to go. All 5 members turn up. And EG get their 8th kill of the game.
It's going to be Baron as well. They're just going to push Caps away. He's on the wrong side of the map. Inspired will chase him down. There's no real point in flashing, but he's going to try his best. Inspired will get the kill. Oh, will he get saved? Yes! The Lantern saves Caps, and G2 will get a Dragon, but EG are going to get a Baron.
EG can then utilize that power to try and close out this game. Of course, Baron going to be up in 1 minute and 20 as well, as the knock-up not going to connect there onto Jojo. And he hasn't even gone into his Shroud just yet. Does eventually get in there, as there is the Ornhorn blown. They get the knock-up. In comes Impact. Doesn't find the taunt, but Inspired's here as well. There's the shutdown onto Jojo, but can they win the fight is the question. Impact flashing to get himself out of there, and Inspired, he's very, very fast, thinking about whether he wants to protect the Shen, but he does make it out.
To get done with it. 30 seconds on the Akali respawn timer, 40 seconds on the Baron. Dragon's up, but they want this top tower by the looks of it.
Yeah, there is the taunt onto Broken Blade. He's pretty tanky, but that's a great knock-up onto Impact. Gets into the Spirit's Refuge, and he just takes 0 damage. Inspired's going to turn up. Carry. The culling does so much damage. Caps now limping out of this one. Broken Blade leading them as well, as now G2 trying to get out the push forward. And Carry is indeed dominating. Impact looks for another taunt, doesn't get it.
TP. Yep. TP coming in from Jojo.
This was all part of the plan, Cadril. Jojo looking for the backside of this team fight now, and G2 have been routed. EG have found their team fight opportunity. It's a double kill for Impact, and now Jojo is looking to get his revenge. 1 kill for G2 so far this game, and G2 may have their base broken open.
Looking for these picks, snowballing the lead. He's been around for the fights, he's been at the right place at the right time. This is all Cowrie and Vulcan showing up, diving bot, Inspired, finding Broken Blade.
My goodness, the W just healed him for 1 billion health there, from the looks of it. Emperor's Divide gonna go straight into the stopwatch as Jankos gets a kickback, but there's the ult, and Jojo's just gonna pick up the kill onto Caps. This is looking just too good for EG. The final team fight, it's gonna be a double for Cowrie. Can we get him more? There's the triple! EG will take their first Nexus here at the group stage, and they do it against G2. 2, and they do it after losing only 1 kill and 1 dragon and 1 turret the entire time. Just dominance from start to finish from the evil geniuses, and this is what we wanted to see.
Couple things. Now we've got 103 champions picked or banned here at Worlds, with Fiddlesticks being locked in. This is 369's first Fiora game of Summer of Worlds. We'll see what he can get done in the isolated matchup up against Impact.
Yeah, a bit of a disaster there for Impact as another handshake does come through here on the bottom side. Hope, piercing light, a lot of damage, dashes after Cowrie. He just turns it, and they're trying to get the reset. They don't quite do it, but it's a 1-for-1 in the end. Hope being alive is definitely important here for JDG, but Vulcan wanting to try and fight it. Try and answer back with a couple of plates. We've spoken about this many times before. Couple of plates is the price as Vulcan. Oh, he's going to get tidal wave. That is not the surfing trip he wanted.
And he's been warding his bot side jungle so much that JDG are using information. If he's bot side, we see him. If he's not bot side on the wards, he must be top side. 369 really close to finding the dive here. Impact's dead.
Yep, the flash lunge is going to pick it up. Weak point in the right position. Gets the dab out as well as 369 will just move into the brush and look for the back.
Does he get there in time? Inspired. He could go for the flash E here.
Yeah, flash E is definitely going to be the option. Oh, he doesn't even need it. There we go. The answering kill, and that is on the most important member of EG to get kills as well in this Fiddlestick. It's going to be a mount far more relevant as Inspired looking to turn up. Finally giving Impact some assistance. Trying to turn it here. It's a lot of CC available as the drain's going to come through. 369 going to struggle with this one. He's still fighting, but Inspired will be able to grab that kill. So
Kaori's actually lane swapped up here. JDG's bot lane moving towards mid, and Yagao is here to respond. He's a bit scared of getting dove though, so he's going to look for Impact and Inspired, who has the ultimate coming back up very soon. Contesting the red buff, will take it away. Kanavi.
Yeah. Kanavi's just going to get hand shook back. There's a lot of CC available, but there's a lot of damage on the side of JDG. There's the showstopper into the backline. Kanavi's going to get picked up. Haymaker to the face, and now Vulcan's looking to just exit this one if he can. Cowrie in the front line, that's not where he wants to be. Flashes to get out. Vulcan not so lucky. As EG running for the hills now. 369 dashing forward. Yagao doing the same. Yagao picks it up. The repose comes through. It's a decent ulti, and it's a double for Yagao. There's the ace. The ult, Jojo just walks past him, realizes that he's not really going to be able to fight this one out. Haymaker, a lot of damage is now Inspired. Just going to get them a drain on their way out. Okay, missing, going to get Twisted advanced. But it's just no damage available here from Impact. The Grand Challenge is going to be issued. I don't know whether it was necessary at that point in time. As the handshake onto Kanavi here in JDG. They are just too strong. 369 getting collapsed on. Can they actually find an angle is the question. Cowrie just getting shredded as Inspired dashes forward. The fear is just not enough, and Hope has the damage back. He flashes after Cowrie as well, and that is just a double. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, they're trying to kill 369, but it is taking so much effort. And now Yagao looking for it on the back line. Does lock down a hostile takeover for himself, but in the meantime, there is Illusion just obliterating the base of EG. Hostile takeover does just glide by without hitting anyone, but EG, they're trying to flash to get back to their base if they can. Impact now just routed. There's the flash twisted advance, looking to try and lock this one down onto missing. It's just the Nami though. The Haymaker does so much, and at least they're able to get the Bramble Blade smashed down to lock up the Nami. Yagao goes golden. Now 1 versus 3, looking for even more. Meanwhile, we do have Lucian now backing away from the Nexus turrets as bailout going to be utilized here. Jojo not able to get that reset, the flash out from Kanavi, and he's just doing cleanup. There's the chain, it's going to miss. And Impact makes it out.
It's an absolute bloodbath. Their base, they've lost the mid inhib, they've lost their bot 0-3, they might lose Inspired here.
Yeah, Inspired just trying to throw down the CC to get out of this one, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. Tries to drain tank there as best he can. If they would like to, they don't have to go for this straight whatsoever. They can just let EG have it if they would like to, or take it a little bit later. They can just try and break open the base. Jojo, oh my goodness, 369 does so much damage here. Grand Challenge was issued, but it was not by the set, and now JDG with 4 strong.
Wants to take it away. Predator pop, there's the ult, but Yagao just pops the stopwatch. There's nothing left for EG.
Yep, the Zonya's going to be used there. 369 actually taking more damage than he'd otherwise want, but now we're going to get the celebratory kills. We've got hostile takeovers everywhere, and now onto the fountain go EG. JDG just too damn good as they move to 4-0 in this group, looking like the best here.
And it will be Jankos' first ever Belveth game in competitive play. And it will be the Swain mid and the Seraphine for Flakked. Targamas, really, really powerful, really, really good Senna in the LEC. Domestically, one of the best Sennas we have.
And you mentioned the fact that Damwon Kia have 2 pressure points in bot and mid lane. It'd be great if you could tell Noguri that, because he is still trying to fight against Broken Blade. Grand Challenge does come out. The Ignite comes through as well, as Jankos is going to zig and zag and try and find his way in here. Does manage to throw Noguri up towards the sky. Is this going to work out? Is the question. Is Broken Blade's going to be taken down? It's a 1-for-1 in the top lane. First blood goes over to Broken Blade.
Flakked just TP'd bot as well, so I think G2 have to give this one up, but they're on this top side of the map.
Yep, Targamas is going to be rotating over here as well. Does have Jankos in tow, as now Caps could be in trouble. Doctarm does get the double tap, but the Demonic Ascension is going to be in there. It's not enough though, as Callan locks down that kill. Now G2 looking to get underneath their outer turret in the mid lane. This should give Damwon enough control.
What I want to highlight here is looking at Showmaker's build with the TP and the Lucidity boots. I think a lot of pressure. Hang on a second.
Is that going to solo kill? There it is. Okay, Broken Blade, you can't riposte and ignite, and that is just a solo kill from the pig.
Useful before, but Doctam has the Gale Force and the Serrated Dirk, and a lot of pressures on Doctam to carry through on this game. Canyon's on a carry, yes, and we'll look for resets, but Nuguri and Showmaker are more so setups this game, but that bubble's beautiful.
Bubble is going to connect. The tidal wave follows through it. Canyon is going to lock down that kill. Can he find more is going to be the question. Heartbreaker to get himself out as Showmaker dives forward, and G2 not going to be able to contest this Drake now.
4 towers to 0. Broken Blade will push in top, but Nuguri's just in time to catch the wave.
Yep, full health going to walk on over there. He's absolutely fine. Showmaker also paying a visit to Caps. Does connect a lot of chains, but fair bit of tankiness here on the side of the Swain. Broken Blade gets the turret, but will he be able to get out is the question. Dawning Shadow flies through. There's the flash out for Broken Blade. Now trying to find these weak points as well. Gets the heal. He's just chilling on the outside edge, but it's just not going to be enough. Noguri picks up the kill in the end, and he also has an ulti available to lock down Flakked. Canyon grabs that kill, and now Showmaker's here. Knockup comes through onto Jankos. He's not able to return the favor himself, as Canyon playing a pretty good Seraphine here, as he locks down the kill on the Belveth, and Doctarm gets the kill.
Damwon collapsed too quickly. G2, Broken Blade wants to get that top tier 1, and Flakked thought they could look for the turn in the 2v2 with his teleport. Split pushing. I think the Sejuani is stronger in the group because of the hard engage. If Flakked walks up here, he'll get hit by Sejuani. Oh.
Well, there it is. Not exactly going to find it, as the Encore also goes wide. Damwon Kia just using that as a zoning ult. The inner turret falls down now, but Showmaker going to have to try and get out of here. Broken Blade doesn't get the riposte. Not out of the woods just yet, though, as Showmaker finally distorts to get himself out. Jankos very, very close to death, as Canyon finds himself the backline. Can he get the reset, though, is the question. The answer is absolutely not, but still, it is so much damage from Damwon Kia. They are so far ahead, and Caps just couldn't do enough. Belveth also going to fall down, as now Broken Blade just trying to lunge his way out of this. It's not going to be enough. The chase potential just too high from Damwon Kia. And riposte comes in. Showmaker says he doesn't mind. Really does feel a little bit like dotting I's and crossing T's here for Damwon Kia as they push in the rest of these waves.
And this is a great sign for Damwon. Doctam being able to step up and just carry through games with Nuguri playing tanks. Gives him a couple more styles. Jankos.
He's just dead, I think. He is going to be able to mitigate a lot of that damage, but it's not enough. Tidal Wave comes through. Broken Blade doesn't have enough ripostes in him in order to keep himself alive, as it's a double kill picked up here for Canyon. Just transforming into every member of G2 right now. This inner turret gonna get taken in that mid lane as well. They will be able to take that down, as well as the bot inhibitor, and then move back towards this Drake if they would like to.
Looks like 30 seconds on the spawn. They want to play through mid. G2 think they found a pick onto Canyon, but all of Damwon are ready to collapse. Nuguri is on the way. Doesn't have that ultimate, but Doctam.
Oh dear, Cap's just going to get exploded. It's the Lucian damage here. The riposte is decent, but he doesn't have it available for Flakked, and Broken Blade now has it on cooldown, so he's just dead. A double kill now for Doctarm. Lucian Nami today has just been absurd. And it's no different in the hands of Damwon Kia. Jankos just looking for that top lane. And you could see it's just Targamas trying to escape. And in the meantime, Damwon Kia just going to take down these Nexus turrets. What a ridiculous game here for the LCK representatives against G2. And unfortunately, we now have to wave goodbye to both G2 and EG as Damwon Kia take down the Nexus.
Eastern domination is here at World. Damwon take down G2. I will
have to see how it can work out because Renekton Nidalee is about as early game as you can get. Renekton, Nidalee, Kalista. This is a game that if G2 can survive the early stages, they massively outscale when you're looking at Graves, Maokai, Tristana.
So Kanavi can now play off of pretty much any side of the map he wants.
Flash engage gonna land there for the first stun. Hope could be the easy target there. Gonna stay in range. They blow up the cask. And it's first blood into a jump. And missing, might be missing his entire health bar. Stun's gonna land. Another rocket jump available, but still, it's gonna be the 2-0 start of the bot side.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a big CS discrepancy, but Jankos is up gold now, right?
Yeah.
Because he actually got gifted, a pretty free kill there and the assist, and Jankos right down towards bot again. X-Flash coming in, they're going to go for this.
He's gonna get the flip back into the stun, into the rocket jump, the combo they wanted to go for, and Hope is certainly gonna die. And can they get a bit more though? Gets the rocket jump to push in for the next one. There's the reset, and missing, he's gonna drop a double kill in for Flacken.
G2 are crushing the JDG bot. G2, 1.3k gold ahead here, only 5 minutes in. 3 kills on the Tristana, full 1k up on Hope.
Oh, that's Broken Blade with no agency left. He's got no
he's
mana.
dead.
He can get his passive and a grasp off maybe. But the Kanavi jump in. They're gonna find the stun and the javelin and everything they possibly need. He can't even drop back without mana to cast spells.
But we'll be likely looking to reset. And JDG, I think, really have got to continue playing the objective games, stacking these up as fast as possible. But it's a stolen dragon.
Yanko's huge. That's gonna buy him a lot of time if it is gonna be a race through the early game. Doesn't get hit by much more. Might have to ulti to get away. Actually, it's the E back regardless, and it's just out with a Drake steal. Beautiful.
And it looked like the smoke screen was really what made the difference there. Drops the smoke screen on the Nidalee, so he loses vision of the dragon, and now Cap's looking for the kills.
Dives in for a lot. Missing could be the target. It's a nice ulti across to buy space. Goes to flash away, has a blast plant, but Cap's still in the chase. Auto Q might kill. Auto Q, one more is gonna get him for sure. No, the shield. But they're not gonna get him back in time. The bailout, I don't think it's gonna happen. There's one, and they're chasing in for the next two. A double kill in for Caps, and Jankos get the second.
I'm going to end up giving over a ton of gold, a ton of opportunities in these early stages. It's the mid game where they could start to bring it back, but I mean, the gold is still relatively even.
And it's done though, kind of here now as well as Caps jumps backwards, says, you know what, now I can fight you. You don't have the cooldowns left for me. Bugs around, tries to find it, nearly the kill, but Caps, he overplays in the 1 versus 2.
But here comes G2. Broken Blade is here. He's TP'd in. Kanavi's going to be in trouble.
Quick heal, there's the ulti, flashes the root him up in place, knocking forward. Broken Blade finds 1 kill, but he's under the tower. He's gonna flash in to be 1 for 1. There's no way Yagao doesn't get him here, right? At this point, he's gonna get the slows, getting the rest of the abilities. So Broken Blade burns his flash to trade equal gold, but need to fight for the river. Do they get outscaled? Can they fight now in the mid game? 17 minutes. Herald 7 in mid will not quite kill the turret, but they can always run back and get that gold.
Yeah, Gao's doing a lot of work here in the backline, though. Caps and Black at low.
Targamas.
Sun from 3-6-9, targets the backline, hits on a 3, Berserk buys a bit of time. Hope gonna stay alive for now, shield bow on Caps zoned out, and Targamas drops the engagement, but his team cannot help. Thank you to Renata Glass. Jankos is low, stunned, killed by 3-6-9, and a double kill for Hope.
Always finding the right angle to enter the fights. You know, if you can get in the mix, get in power Q on multiple, get that Gorginger on multiple, it can go huge. But now they're looking to wrap around here on Yagao. Counter TP coming through, but will be a 3v5.
Flash away from the jungler, what's gonna find him for? There's the root, there's the combo, a quick shutdown. Does 3-6-9 survive this one as he joins on in as well? The Berserk gonna hit almost nobody. A single auto from Targamas. 3-6-9 holds the front line still. Ulti on, finds a huge stun in front of the turret. Caps will die. Caps wants Kanavi, but no, he can't get it. And it's another huge set of shutdowns. A sidestep for Flack and a jump away for Jankos. And but it's over the wall. It's Hope, and he's gonna extinguish the last of G2. The Ren's gotta be up in a second. The javelins, the spears stick in. Rends him asunder. Flack it drops, and an ace in the top jungle. The LPL champions will not go down.
You get so much off of that fight. It was looking good for G2, and they're going to try to TP in again here with Caps, but Yagao should be able to walk it out. Caps doesn't even have an ulti, so...
Backwards E, yeah. I mean, if there was no... Okay, flash for it. There's a stun out of Targamas. W over the wall, they're going to get the CC, but is it enough damage is the problem. He steals Rel ult himself. Gets a bit more damage done, but he's lower and lower, and Caps lands his second shuriken flip.
Mid to bot to Dragon as well, and I mean JDG just playing out the map state better right now is 3-6-9.
Oh, he's taunting them with the recalls now.
Wonder by Branches Veil with the smoke screen, doesn't quite land at those, so it's going to be a red buff taken away, cleanly done. There's the third Drake for JDG. If it wasn't tough enough already. Caps about to find himself dead, jumps as far away as he can. Economy lands the javelin toss, 3, 2, and 7.
And there's no vision for G2, so they have to slowly encroach in. It's going to be too late.
Gonna march into a 4v5 with already 3k health left on it. You've got no smite. There's only a fight to be had at all. And they're in range. They don't get the Baron, but they sure as hell get themselves stunned. G2 are too late to do anything but watch their teammates die. 1-0 so far. 369 in for a second stun. Javelin's gonna land. Targamas buys a second, but it won't be much more than that. The second death is already there. Make it a third. Caps is here to serve himself up as well. He's got nowhere else to go. A triple kill for Konovi. Then Yankos nearly died in the base, but now just sees he's got no one left to help him.
JDG will TP down to the bottom side. With the second Baron, they will look to close out this game.
Down to the final turrets, the final nexus. JDG will go for 5-0. The fight for first place in the group. The only way they could lose that is if they get forced a tiebreaker. They have complete control over their own destiny. So far, undefeated the World Championship. The LPL champions, one of the favorites to win the entire thing, have still not dropped an entire game. G2 can watch the end of their tournament lives, a 1-5 record. The winless week for the LEC sadly continues. Their hopes rest on Rogue, and JDG still first in the group.
But now you have the stolen Ornn ultis there as an option, stolen Nami ulti. You have the Lucian, obviously, for some poke. Plus Akali, of course, really great in those all-in. So some decent ultimates there for Showmaker to steal.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, the man has so much damage. Rank PW, I'm pretty sure, lands all the autos in that trade. Ooh, nice pull back, though. Bubble's gonna land, duck them. He's low. First blood for EG. He's burning, but he's bailing out. First blood to Cowrie.
EG striking the 2v2. Cowrie with the kill there. Canyon is coming around, and Inspired would be waiting. Remember, no sums.
Inspired hides the sweeper, and he
hides
the sweeper. On the dock time, they gotta go. He gets the knockup, jumps on in, Bubble. That'll be the first kill, post bailout. Cowrie gets the kill. Needs to do knockup. It's up in 5 seconds.
EG playing this out so damn well. The dodge on the sweeper there as Kellen steps forward, trying to sweep him out. You lose 75% on death. And he is only at 50 stacks right now. He'd be way up, but it's a 4-man from EG heading towards bot here. They could be in trouble.
Ward. They know it's 4v2. They've got the ward there. Nuggery, no TP. Ulti's going to land. Bubbles there as well. Cleanses it. A great handshake. Buys a ton. Vulcan drops. And they're not going to get anything yet. Finally coming in, but it's already the double kill. And he gets not quite bailed out, but a 4v2 dive goes 3-1 to Damwon Kia.
Coming into this because they still have Canyon's engage tool.
Jojo gonna spot Nuggery, gonna be pushed around, jumps away, and now Canyon ready to play for the smite fight. Damage to the kill, first the flashbang. Showmaker has an Ornn ult himself now. Who's gonna win the fight? 90 health. Oh, it's picked up there. Herald goes over plus the kill. Down goes Inspire with a smite, with a flash, with everything. And Impact's gonna be next. He's gonna run for his life, jumping away, but Showmaker's on the chase. The ulti, not quite the execute. Showmaker gets the kill. But guess what? Now it's a 5 versus 3, same as the kill score. Looking for a bit more in the front line there. Diving in. Duck them gonna go down. Kill goes to Cowrie, but he's gonna be stunned. Perfect cleanse. Still cannot get away from the front line, though. The Bash Brother's gonna find him as he jumps for his life. Blue smite to kite him, and Nuggery gets the kill. And now Vulcan's got nowhere to go. Blast plans for some time, but Summoner Teleport will get the Akala to safety. They won't lose everyone, but Vulcan will certainly drop here. A 4-1 team fight. They also got the Rift there. Damwon Kia are slaughtering, poised to fight for first place.
Canyon just doing such a great job shadowing a lot of these soul laners, and now Showmaker here. They're trying to look for that pick.
Going pretty well, gonna find the ulti there. You got Inspired coming around as well. They should have the damage, you gotta believe. As he comes around, the auto still landing in. Gets a quick stun. There's the E-press, he jumps in for a little bit more, and Showmaker has his heal back up in a second. Will it matter is the question. Just barely make it happen now on the bottom side. Canyon will drop as well. EG, signs of life as they force death from DK.
So we're looking at 24 minutes or so that Damwon can grab that soul, and Cowrie and Vulcan very far out here have been spotted now.
And has TP, great preempt by Kellen, but he cleanses away, needs to land the autos, but he'll get bailed out by himself. Kill comes across, and Vulcan will not survive this one. Dock them on the chase down, a big payout.
And now you got Damwon once more with full control over the map. They're going to push in. They're going to get the vision. They might have picked Inspired as well.
Wolf, yeah, Inspired's in a bad spot. No flash. Velo can press E for a second for just a bit of damage reduction, but he's late on it anyway. He was stunned for most of that damage. Blocks almost nothing. Gale Force forced out of Cowrie. Does hold his own flash available, but that is another important cooldown missing. It'll be back up time for the Drake. Showmaker Wants his fight 1v2. Gonna find his knock-up, and Inspired just doesn't even press E to take the damage reduction. Just gets completely chunked out.
EG can look to try to take a swing, see if they can find any sort of an angle to make a play happen here. It's desperation hours now.
Or an ulti in. They know they have no smite, but they're going to hope for some kind of a prayer. In goes JoJo. Will to find an execute. Going to be smited away cleanly. Up by Canyon. 4v5. Likely to be a win for Damwon, but it's actually a single pick coming across. JoJo's alive. Jumps in with a bailout. Means there is no kill to be had. Renata turns it around. And here comes Showmaker to do it all that much better. Has the Akali ult. Can't for the target yet. Cowrie. Low. Going to be jumped upon. Flash to safety. And it's not going to be a kill. There's nothing else to pick up. Impact flashes away, but not far enough out.
EG are trying their damnedest, but Damwon are just too far ahead at this stage.
Games between Damwon and JDG. They need to win this, obviously, for that tiebreaker. But EG looking for a pick now.
Dumb combo. They want to burst him across. Nuguri will drop a 1-0, and that's going to be timed perfectly. But jeez, the ulti means a kill. Goodbye to Vulcan.
I mean, that is the power of the hostile takeover against auto attackers.
We know Showmaker can engage with the Ornhorn himself, but if there's ever a time, it's EG having to go for broke right now. Front line of Canyon. Inspire can't find his way in, but a handshake gets him out of the shroud, and JoJo's gonna die. He's been stunned, and he's gonna die. Kill goes over to the AD carry, and now they're going for the whole rest of it. Inspire doesn't have a good way out. Ulti, he will dodge away from, but round 2, Canyon looking for the slow, looking for the stun, and Showmaker's already got one. Over the wall goes Inspired, and will he even live is the question. Canyon, ulti, finds it. Yet again, the jungle dip is in. 1, 2, and 7.
Just trying to close out this game. Really, really stock standard stuff here. Not allowing EG to find any sort of a window in.
JoJo spotted, though. He's got the Shroud, who would have to eat backwards. Let's get reinforcements. Doc comes across. This is the play. All the ulti's coming across. Will there be a kill? Doctum gets his first kill, and they're going to get Inspired next. The shield bow simply too good. A double kill through for the Draven. And now it is a 5v3. They never even needed the Aatrox.
I mean, it's an easy pickup there for Damwon, and they will march into the base. Cowrie!
Flashing for the stun, he preempts it, beautifully aimed. And another kill is coming across. Vulcan can run back to his base. Sure, he'll live a tidal wave. Buys a bit of time, he flashes to save the impact, and watch as the base turns to rubble. Evil Geniuses will fall to 1 and 5. They will tie for 3rd, 4th in the group. Damwon Kia can fight for first. Yet another LCK team getting to the group stage without a sweat at all. They go for the final kills onto the Nexus, onto the Fountain. He's a bit too tanky for it. Nexus will fall. Damwon Kia in 28 minutes. Maybe find a single extra kill, knock down the Nexus.
AP matchups generally are considered the answer into Kennen, and this one does make a lot of sense. You can go multiple different directions. Curious to see if it's going to be first strike AP, and he's going to be kind of full squish, or if they actually do want to tank.
For now, if they have control, you know there's no flash on the top side. Canyon still without a recall. Buddy's and Flash gonna land it. Guaranteed slow now as well. 369 can do nothing but watch himself die. He knows it's gonna happen. You think anyways. He tries to cut away, gets his stun into Graves. 369 playing it well, but the slow is there, and Canyon still in the chase. He has flash if he needs it. Sidestep, not gonna mean anything. First blood comes through to the Damwon jungle.
And yes, you know, you're going to lose not that much here, but you might lose a plate. The Cannon will take it up, but they're going to go for the
Really
dive.
good place. That's where they went for the push. He might have to ignite. One more tick might kill him. It does! The last tick of ignite takes him down. Damwon up to a 2-0 start. Stun not going to land yet for the Gal. Steals away. Distortion doesn't mean much.
Steal away Grag Assault. You have Grag Assault, plus you have the Cannon ultimate as well. A lot of playmaking, a lot of AoE there. Oh no.
9 is in trouble.
Got the ulti on. He has his own flash as well, but the health bar getting pretty dangerously low. 200 HP. Flashes this one, but where's he even going to go at this point? Knocked him over the wall, gets the turret, and Canyon takes the kill all the same. We're just seeing mistake after mistake now from JDG.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when your lanes are getting pushed in, Canyon can kind of just play like a battle ward, and now Yagao in trouble.
Damage roots there as well. Lulu ulti. Yagao barely has any escape tools. Pops the Graves ulti. Gale forces in, tries to drain tank it, and it's not going to happen. Carlin calls in the reinforcements, and it's 4-0.
I mean, they're in their head. DK are everywhere.
Oh, gonna find the miss on the ulti, and that means they're gonna kick him into the wall, and this will be finally something on the board.
Like, you just don't have a position to sneak in to get a deep ward for 369 so we can actually get a flank. So it kind of feels like you have to brute force it with 369's flash, but maybe they can get a play on Nuguri again.
Wants to go for the play there. Herald sum it up as well. They can nearly find the turret with that one. And just about at lethal range of the Herald itself. Kind of going to get all of the local gold. It looks like 369 going to be out of range for it. But they can try for the top side there. Nuguri left a bit alone, does have flash, and doesn't really have a way out though at the end of the day. Q going to land, a bit more of a slow. Buying as much time as possible because the Drake is dying on the other side of the map. 2-0 on Drakes for Damwon, finally killing the top side.
But still, another small advantage gained there by Yagao. First it's pushing out Showmaker, now it's pushing him out. Canyon's coming in.
Oh, the cast! It stopped his teleport, but does Canyon even kill him? It's nearly a full health Yagao. Debbie's in for health and just getting bullied out of this one. Wants to dodge the damage, he'll just die. 369, unwilling to ult as a buffer.
See it here, immediately running down to the bot side. Nuguri cancels the TP, but we're on to 369 again!
And he's gonna get locked up and just dies. Lulu won't prevent anything else from happening. Kellen is in there, flashes to make sure he can't get away.
So, that is the biggest difference here. Yagao and Hope are gonna be much more vulnerable, but playmakers on JDG's side do have their flash as well. So Ken 369 and cannot be playing anything.
Shrillia's in. Lifts the Whimsy to front flash, but it's not much of a slow. They're diving on in. That's going to be a shutdown. Knockdown there, getting help from Showmaker. And already no support there. Missing is gone from the lineup. And you got a kickback for Kanami into a bunch of damage. Cannon cast right back out of the team. And the kills are not found. A free-firing AD carry sets up for a second and a third. Objective bounty is already on. Round 2 for Baron.
Down nearly 8,000 gold. Tier 2 mid is slated to fall. Tier 2 top is already gone. And the Tier 3 is being sieged here. Showmaker just playing in between the waves.
He pulls him in, kicks back the Gragas, and that's going to be one picked off. A trade of champions. Back in goes 369, but he cannot solo kill the opposing AD carry. Luluwalt just makes it a freebie. The dive in for the rest works well for Lucian. And finally a triple kill. A hope has been extinguished, and it's Canyon. Exactly that in the jungle. 8-0 and 2. You cannot step up against this man.
Only second to Showmaker. Like, he's been doing such a good job, and he has been the difference maker in this game.
Absolutely. I mean, if he's down, it's actually a gold disadvantage for them. He has 14,000 gold, but they're over the kick.
Great Gale Force for Doctom. They don't get anything out of that one. Diving in his Canyon, cast forwards, and he's still taking the front side. Ma, Frozen Heart. Yeah, nothing for 369. The root is there. A double kill through for Doctom.
Bloodthirst and everything else. He's just absolutely monstrous, and now Dom1 trying to move into top side.
Here we go, 369, you've got an ulti, you've got a flash, and you've got 2,000 health, soon becoming 0. Push towards Doctom, forcing a stopwatch. Can they find this kill? He flashed the bubble, dives in with Lulu, still goes down. That's one of the board missing, will trade his life, plus they've already lost their AD carry. The stopwatch comes in, but no one will stop Canyon. A triple kill.
Canyon is running wild in this game. 11, 0, and 3. And Dom1 are marching on the Nexus. They want their tiebreaker. They want first in this group.
And they're going to try for it in the very next game. We will have the rematch. JDG continues the road set by the LPL every year. No team has ever gotten out of their group undefeated. JDG, no exception. We will have a rematch for the first seed next game.
He becomes that second threat, something that is very difficult to ignore. If you try to engage past the Aurelia onto Doctom on the Aphelios, you have to get through now. Canyon on the Maokai, which has great gank assist for this Aurelia. So much CC, so much lockdown. And Noguri is the guy to pilot it. This is going to be such an exciting game.
That Noguri got on this top end, so we'll have to see if he can make that one work.
Ooh, root into stun, a lot of damage there on a missing. He's going to be at 200 HP. Down to 120 actually, and Maokai is around, but is it dive balls the question? He's chugging potions right now. And as they are now under the turret, looks like they don't feel safety. This one, level 3 Leona could tower dive. A flash, but Noguri getting stunned up now instead. Jumps the minions, gets out of the way. Kanavi will not be able to complete that kill. The dive continues on, the pull back. Hope, he is burning, but he will not die. The sapling will not catch him either. The bot lane stays alive. The flash follow, first blood is in the top side for JDG.
Just kind of lets Canyon walk in, takes the full camp, and now Canyon just going to continue on the push here, harassing away, marking the Vi. You know, as you say, that's all you really need to do here is just keep this Vi away from your lanes, allow them to just continue extending the advantages they've already built. I mean, it's 2.5 plates are already gone. The third one is pretty close to falling. They're not going to be able to get it on this wave, but
it's a little one. Aker's gonna hit the turret. Sorry, a bit of terrain instead. Knocking him around. He's not a tanky. Nautilus missing. Oh, pulls him back into the tower though. That could kill. And Kellen will die, but already traded back. You got gonna try to lift. Has a flash over the wall, and Malcolm may not be done. They're gonna trade ultis. Aphelios does not quite have the kill, but Showmaker may get it happen instead. Gonna dive in. 2 HP. There's one. And Yagao is left alone, looking for the second. He's gonna try to find the damage. Showmaker flashing back out to safety. run.
It's a disaster!
That we can see this one more time here. Nuguri down a level, trying to get aggressive. Nice dodge out on the Q3, but the connection on the Infernal Chains there pulls him back in. And 369, the Ignite wasn't even up for this. Doesn't look like it just yet, but he's able to just straight up chase him down.
Tries to heal up off the Qs and whatnot, but dodged away from the stun, which means no reset, and just, yeah, you're not getting through the Aatrox, buddy. Sorry, waits out the ulti. He's just too big. The damage isn't there for the Aurelia.
From the Maokai, offering great disengage as well, thanks to things like that ultimate that Maokai has.
And I mean, the reality is they have two losing lanes, very heavily losing, and Hope
Nice
is
Q. He's not ranked this anymore, though, so the Cleanse gets a bit of space, but the flash follow, they just know they can make it happen. Gale Force is in. And it doesn't matter, Hope, what you try to do. They're chasing you down anyway.
This is looking like just absolutely toast. Dumbwater just running over JDG, making it look easy. Canyon in trouble potentially.
Ulti means the Q smites for some healing. Unfortunately, though, it's Nautilus taking the kill away. Kellen a bit low, but he's got enough health. He's got a W. Here come reinforcements. Kanavi could take the Q to the right and get behind them. Might build enough space. He's still got about 8 seconds. They go for the support right away, trying to find the opening to kill off Nautilus. Stopwatch buys time. They got to get on a Doctum, hitting what he can. Red, white, and he's going to try to win the fight. Yagao finally kills him. Just gets away. Showmaker can't get it just yet. Lethal damage not yet found. But here comes Aurelia for more. Finds the ulti. Hope trying to free hit Banuggery. Knocks on the support. And Hope, he has ulted, maybe to his own demise. He finds Showmaker, decides to clone. And it is.
I mean, that's just the TP diff there for Damwon. Nuguri.
So they're just going to play 5-man mid, ARAM it up for a couple minutes here and protect Octum.
Happens to have a lot of space right now. They can see him all coming in. There's not an engage to be had. He is safely on the backside. Not a concern at all. It's going to be Herald now, the attempt here. Spawned early. Hope ults. Can't dodge a single thing. Showmaker knocks him down nearly a solo. And guess what? This team fight not going to go your way either. Leona going to hand the easy bullseye on the ulti. A stun not going to mean a whole lot. Missing is low, but not quite dead. Aatrox wants to make it happen. Cannot quite get Nuguri. Finally a kill on the board, but it's already a double for Doctum. And he's going to go for a whole lot more here. Kellen is low, finds his stun, tries to run away. Another on the board now for 369, but now left alone. 2 versus 3. You have to believe the ulti's not going to be enough. Q flash almost finds it. His health bar is going to run down the same way. And Yagao just running out, but Showmaker knocks him down. That is an ace for 2.
Multiple members with everything he's got. There's just not enough for JDG to carry.
If Doctum hadn't stepped forward, there's a chance Q3 Flash actually heals enough and does enough damage. He can actually 1v5 that fight, but doesn't have the sweet spot. Good sidestepping there. Dragon could be claimed now by Canyon. 1-1 of the Drake score. Ulti come across from the stolen Maokai ultimate. Is it enough? On to Kellen is not your primary target. Canyon gonna disengage pretty well against the melee Bash Pro. There's 369 now stuck in the team fight. Tries to dash away, but there's so much damage on him. Leona builds some space. 369 still doesn't die, and they find the time. Kellen could be next. Still, 369 will not be killed. Aatrox in the bottom river. The LPL makes it happen again.
How do they do it? JDG, bring it back in the river. 369 looks like he's done for, but it's not enough. They'll find Canyon maybe here. Another one on the cards.
JDG are pulling it back.
They need to all in on picking off Doctam on this backside, and especially when you look at how Kanavi is going to use this ultimate, that is going to be so crucial, and why Damwon are trying to spot him.
Double stopwatch is the big thing. Double stopwatch for the carries. They've got the front line here. Canyon gonna flash away, and an ulti for Leona. The Root actually catches Aphelios, which means they might dive in for it. Gale Force is out, and they're gonna catch Canyon. That's the one for nothing. Damwon were not ready to fight. JDG were, and they get that first pick. Kellen gonna be next. They're gonna find the kill onto Leona, missing. Gets the back line. Here comes the dive. Hope goes for more, but Hope has to flash back out. Yagao gets the third kill. Aphelios snipes Hope at the end.
We'll just fight you. We'll just go right at you. You've got to pay respect to that.
Kaisa lands some W pokes. Not holding up in about 5 seconds, and Damwon should know it's probably about up right now. Mid lane gonna be pushed out by Hope and Kanavi. Looks like they are not really looking to fight for the Drake. There's no smite. It's gonna be a guarantee for Canyon. He'll get it, but will there be a team fight? Diving on in is Nuguri, but he's so low on health. He's squishy as a champion. Divine Thunder, I believe, not yet done. Missing front lines. He has ulti still available. He's gonna hit Kellen with it. Doesn't mean a ton, but it still means Canyon goes down. Hope drops Doctam. Burns his stopwatch, but has nowhere to go. 369 hits Q3, and he's on for a double kill. Doubles into 6. Looking for the next one. That's gonna be a triple into 9, and it means Baron is the play.
But then it's JDG actually commit towards the fight. Look at the top of your screen. Showmaker coming in from behind right here, bursting out Hope, and Yagao is solo killed by Showmaker.
And it is burning fast to an Aphelios. His team fight will start soon. Showmaker on the wings, finds a bit of damage here. Vi rooted in place. She can flash in the paint. Look for the smite. Claimed by Canyon. Here goes a team fight. And no one is on Aphelios. Yagao finally gets there. Hope over the wall. Flashes. Looks for the auto. Shuts him down. And the rest of the team fight goes to 3-6-9. Canyon's pushed out. How many Barons can they save? A stopwatch for Yagao. Still stuck in 1v2. The chain comes out early for Showmaker. He would have died. But the mid from Tomon mistimes the skill shot.
Honestly, it's anyone's to take.
And you can see how much they value that tankiness as well for Duckdam, right? Got the Bloodthirster for the shield, got the Maw for the shield. He's gone. Oh, hang on.
Anchor's gonna land, they're gonna chain combo, and Showmaker goes down. Missing gets the critical pick.
With 30 seconds until the Dragon.
There's decent wave clear. It's 40 seconds. Keep in mind, though, it's Dragon and the Baron. They find the scope. They hit him. Duckdom Gale forces out. And here goes Hope. But Hope can't kill him. The man stays alive. In front of the tower's Nuggery. Clears the wave. Ults tries to stay alive. Flash to safety. Hook's gonna land again. Oh, missing. Just doesn't. It's 3 in a row. There's 4. There's 5. And that top lane Aatrox has played a critical role in this entire game. 10, 1, and 11. He